From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way. Get ready for Pickett County basketball in minutes. From UCSportsNation.com, Pickett County basketball is on the way.
When you face the Pickett County Bobcats, expect a fight.
We play for the ones who came before us.
Excellence is the expectation.
Being a Bobcat means playing to your full expectations.
We fear no one. Lady Bobcats basketball is very intense.
We play fast.
When teams come here, they'll be in a fight for all 32 minutes. Being a Bobcat means giving your all.
At Pickett, we expect to win.
At Pickett County, winning is a habit.
I wear the Pickett with pride across my chest.
Tradition here is unlike any other.
Excellence is the expectation.
We are Pickett County Lady Bobcats.
We are Pickett County Lady Bobcats. We are Bobcat basketball.
Tonight from Jackson County High School in Gainesboro, Tennessee, Pickett County Bobcats will leave their Bobcat den and come in search for a District 7A title. Hello everybody, I'm Jake Wallman. Welcome into the pregame show as Pickett County gets set to take on Clay County High School in the District 7A Championship. Joined by Casey Bolden. Casey should be in for a good one tonight.
Jake, it's 7A basketball. It's a championship game. Got a big, fantastic crowd here tonight. These teams, big-time rivalry. Got the Battle of Dale Hollow Lake getting ready to go down here tonight. The game means a lot to the players, the coaches, both communities. We're in for a spirited game. I'm excited to be here with you on the call.
Thank you, Casey. Excited to be here with you as well. What are tonight's Casey's keys to the game?
Yeah, let's talk about it, Jake. Let's talk about tonight's Casey's keys for the game. Number one, Jake, I think you got to limit touches down low for Keaton Arms and John Hamilton. Similar to the girls' game last night, you know, they've got some big, strong, athletic kids around the rim. Very similar to Gordonsville a couple of nights ago as we were able to knock them off. You know, I think back to that game, the zone defense was effective versus Gordonsville. Let's see if Coach Amonette will mix it in some zone looks tonight as they look to plug up the middle. Secondly, Jake, I think Pickett County needs to win the first half. When you go back in the series, J-Dub, Pickett County hasn't beat Clay County in the last 16 meetings. So leading at the half, I think will give this team some confidence that indeed they can win. So I really look for them, see if they can win the first half. If they can win the first half, I think anything's possible in the second half. Lastly, Jake, I think Pickett County's got to play championship basketball tonight. They got to play 4 quarters. They got to put 4 fantastic quarters together here tonight. I think they've got to make GWPs. For those that are new to the broadcast, GWPs, that's those game-winning plays. It can be in the first quarter, can be in the last minute of the basketball game. What are they? They're hustle plays, balls diving for out-of-bounds plays, getting those 50-50 balls. Make it a defensive play, whether it's blocking a shot, getting out in the passing lane, or taking that offensive foul. Be money from the free throw line, Jake. We know that the game can be won and lost at the free throw line. So tonight, the Bobcats got to convert on freebies. Lastly, Jake, I think they got to play loose, they got to play free, and they got to play together. And that's going to be tonight's Casey's keys for the game. Fans, stick around. Postgame show going to roll on next as we count down here to tip-off at the 7A Finals in Jackson County. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
The Union Bank postgame report continues. Union Bank, Byrdstown, Jamestown, Clark Range, member FDIC. Wrapping up tonight's Bobcats action.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking. You pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Hoops action heating up all across UC Sports Nation. Tonight's preview powered by Hall's Sports and Outdoors.
I'm Jacob Vinson. The Jackson County boys get ready for the third game of the year against the York Institute Dragons in the 5-2A championship tonight at Monterey High School. The two teams have been evenly matched so far this season, with both getting a win in the regular season. The combined score of those games is 99-97 in favor of the Blue Devils. Blue Devils coach Kevin Thomas says their defense will have to be at its best tonight.
Number one, defensively, the kids are taking pride in that end of the floor and rebounding the basketball and then the rest of it, I really do think that they really share the ball well. We don't have any one person, we really kind of go through Kendrick, but, really other than that, I just think just team continuity and playing well together and just kind of hanging in there tough together each quarter.
The Dragons fell to the Blue Devils in last year's district tournament championship game, 42-37. That was the only loss of the season to Jackson County last year. Dragons coach Rodney Pyle says this year's Jackson County team is going to be tough again.
Jackson County's got a really nice ball club. They've been playing well, so we've got to make sure we're ready for them. And again, that's what we was talking about. We want to win a district regular season title, and we've got to make sure we're ready for Jackson County.
On the girls' side tonight, Cumberland County gets White County in the 7 AAA consolation game. Cumberland County is the only team to hand White County 2 losses in district play during the regular season. Tonight, it'll be played on a neutral court at Tennessee Tech, and Warriorettes coach Michael Dodgen says it is a little different from their usual high school gymnasium.
That's what you have warm-ups for, pregame warm-ups. That's what you have. Your kids walk in and out. Tech has a summer team camp there in the summer that you can go to if you choose to do that and play some games on that floor. But just one of those things that is a little bit different. No other school in our area has the size and that stuff that has, but it's a gym floor with goals that are 10 feet, free throw line's 15 feet. Everything at the end of the day is the same. It's just, honestly, Ty, it's going to be the team that plays defense, the team that rebounds, and the team that limits their turnovers.
Elsewhere around the Upper Cumberland tonight, Bledsoe County takes on Monterey in the 5-2A consolation game. We'll keep you updated with scores throughout the area from UC Sports Nation.
We're now joined by sophomore Jacob Amonette of the Pickett County Bobcats back on the pregame show. What are some things you do off the court to take your mind off basketball?
I like to spend a lot of time with my family, but that's been harder since my brothers are going to college, so I've just grown to appreciate that time more when I'm not around basketball.
What's something within your game that you focused on improving just as the season has gone along?
I've struggled with turnovers a little bit, so each and every game I just try and focus more and more on not turning the ball over.
If you could have a coach do a conditioning drill, what would the conditioning drill be, and what coach would it be?
Oh, I'd love to see my dad run a champion run. That's a suicide and 5 sprints in a minute.
Who is the funniest player on the basketball team?
I get a lot of fun out of messing with Joey and seeing him, so that's probably the funniest player.
Do you believe in superstitions, and if so, do you have a game day superstition?
I don't really believe in superstitions. I just always like to pray before every game. That's probably about it.
Is there a pregame meal that you'd say is your favorite?
Right now, I've been eating a lot of Domino's pizza before games since it came to Livingston.
And would you rather only use a flip phone or a desktop computer for the rest of your life?
Definitely a desktop computer. I'm not a big phone guy in the first place.
This has been sophomore Jacob Amonette of the Pickett County Bobcats.
The Bobcats hit the court in minutes. This is Bobcats basketball pregame. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off. People's Bank and Trust.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Welcome back into the pregame show as we're now joined by Joseph Eminette ahead of the District 7A championship game with Clay County. Excellent on the defensive end Saturday night with Gordonsville. Was it more about taking away the inside play from the Tigers?
You know, I think that's important, especially with them. They've really hurt us in the prior two games inside. That's kind of their game. And, I thought we started out about average, and then I thought we finished phenomenal. I thought the second half was really, really good. I thought we defended the post. I thought we played really good defense. I thought that was the difference in the game.
We saw a change in the starting five with Payne Burton and Dylan Anderson getting the nod. What did they show in practice last week to get that role, and will we see them starting tonight?
They are going to start tonight, and they've done well all year, and really how they ended up starting. I had a couple kids sick, a couple kids missed some practice. They were the ones that were able to be there the whole time. We made a lot of changes last week, so I just went with them. And this is a team first mentality with this group, and no one really cares who starts. They just want us to win.
At this point in the season, everyone knows what the other teams have. What's the catalyst that has to be taken away from the Bulldogs?
The thing with them is you have to play as close to mistake-free basketball as you can. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They don't take bad shots. They're a veteran kid team. They got 5 kids that are seniors. I think they got 5 kids that are 19 years old, and my 5 kids are 16 years old. So, I think we got to play smart and try to take some things away from them and try to play our game.
This is a rivalry with Clay County that a lot of people on both sides have a hand in. What does this rivalry mean to you personally and the players and the community as a whole?
I think it's great. Delhall Lake separates Clay County and Pickett County, and both small towns, both love basketball, and both really support basketball from their community. And I think it'll be a great environment tonight.
Is there an injury report?
We're all healthy and good to go.
This has been Joseph Eminette as Pickett County meets Clay County for the District 7A championship from Jackson County High School.
Our countdown to Bobcats basketball. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off. People's Bank and Trust of Pickett County.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Living a life that fulfills your personal vision. That's the new American dream. At People's Bank, our purpose is to do everything in our power to help you become your best self. Whatever your dreams for the future may be, come by and talk them over with us. We have so many different ways to serve you, and we would like nothing better than to help make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Mark Gall, your local Twin Lakes Business Solutions Consultant. Between college visits, applications, and securing financial aid, we know that preparing for college can be stressful. That's why Twin Lakes is here to help. Twin Lakes, along with the Foundation of Rural Services, is excited to offer scholarship opportunities for graduating seniors. Visit twinlakes.net for more information. Don't wait. Applications must be submitted by February the 8th, so apply today.
Some restrictions apply. See the application for full eligibility rules.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired. Work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School here in Gainesboro as Pickett County and Clay County will square off for the 7A district title for the second straight year. Now we'll take a look at the matchup history. 70 games played between these schools since 2000. Clay County with 49 wins, Pickett County with 21 in that same time. At neutral site games, Clay County leads the series 20 games to 6. The last time these two teams met in the district championship was last year in a 62-55 loss as Clay County took the district tournament. Up next, region quarterfinals will be at Pickett County High School. The opponent is to be determined as brackets will come out more than likely tomorrow sometime. Now we'll take a look at the starting lineups before we get going here at Kermit Forkham Gymnasium. Pickett County will be the designated away team. They're 16-11, 3-5 in district play, and they're ranked 16th in single A. Starting for Joseph Eminette's Bobcats will be Jacob Eminette, number 11, Eli Reagan, number 14, Gage Harris, number 20, and Payne Burton, number 22, and number 5 is Dylan Anderson, as Joseph Eminette said in the pregame that Payne Burton and Dylan Anderson would be getting the nod. As Pickett County goes through their lineups, we'll go through Clay County's lineups. They are 23-5, 8-0. They are the regular season tournament champion for 7A. They're coached by Mr. Rob Edwards. And the unique thing about the Clay County lineup, they're all seniors. So Pickett County, as you heard Joseph Eminette mention, would need to play a nearly perfect game tonight to get a win. Coached by Rob Edwards, it's John Hamilton, number 00, Jimmy Burchett, number 3, Keaton Arms, number 13, Bryce Bailey, number 15, and Alec Kerr, number 44. One more time for the Clay County Bulldogs. It'll be Hamilton, Burchett, Arms, Bailey, and Kerr. Now we'll turn the play-by-play action over to Mr. Casey Bolden.
Thank you, J-Dub. Got a great crowd that's filled in here tonight for both Clay County and for Pickett County. Clay County got quite the student section down on the court. Pickett County's brought themselves, it's like most of the girls' basketball team, also down on the court. So got a lot of spirited action here tonight from both communities. Starting lineup still underway here. Pickett County going to be the visiting team on the scoreboard in those all-black unis tonight, trimmed in gold numerals. And Clay County going to be in the all-white uniforms trimmed in black, with Clay across the front of the chest. On your listening device, Pickett County going to be going left to right. Clay County going to be going right to left. Tonight's officials for the game, Bo Carr, Bobby Rollins, and Seth Bruton. Got a good crew here on the game tonight. Both teams just wrapping up the final huddles here, getting some final and last-minute instruction from the coaches. Pickett County breaking up the huddle. Officials walking out onto the court. We're getting ready to be underway here from Kermit Forkham Gymnasium on the campus of Jackson County High School for the 7A championship game. Officials with a thumbs-up signal, stepping into the center circle. Whistle blows. Eli Reagan going up against Hamilton, and Hamilton's going to control the tip. Controlled by Clay County with Burchett in the backcourt.
Casey, I see two men guarding John Hamilton. Looks like it's a similar game plan to the one Saturday night.
Hamilton tries to get it inside to Keaton Arms. Ball's going to be stolen away. Amadette in transition in the corner to Dylan Anderson. Clay tried to go high-low first set, and Bobcats laid back in there and was able to get the Ugly looking rebound there.
Yeah.
Dylan Anderson hit the deck, but John Hamilton, shot was no good. And it's another steal.
Nice steal by Dylan Anderson. Nice hustle play.
Turn it right back over off his shoe. So fouls here, or turnovers 2-1.
That was a walk.
And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul as Bryce Bailey in there on the offensive board. Burchett's little free throw line jumper wouldn't go. Bailey was there to help try to clean it up. And he's going to be fouled, going to the free throw line here, looking for the first points of the basketball game. First shot by Bailey is good. He'll have one more on the way. Shot by Bailey is good. Makes it a 2-0 game here. Clay leads it with 7:13 to go here in the first period. Full court pressure by Clay County. Pickett County able to work through it. Payne Burton going to pass it up to Amonette. Amonette's going to drive the lane. Kick out. Dylan Anderson from long range. Shot up, no good. Payne rebound. Payne Burton on the rebound. And we're going to have a held ball situation here.
Should stay with Pickett County.
And Pickett County's going to play it in underneath their own basket. 6:56 to go here in a 2-0 Clay County lead. Pickett on the inbound. Amonette able to get Burchett off his feet. Kicks it over. Dylan Anderson handed back to Amonette. Hands off Gage Harris. Little weave out top. Reagan, top of the key, working against Keaton Arms. Get it out to Dylan Anderson. 3-point shot on the way. It's long. It's no good. Rebound Amonette. Kick back out. Eli Reagan.
Gunner guns and bang.
Eli Reagan going to splash one from downtown. Makes it a 3-2. Pickett County advantage here. 6:28 to go here in the opening period in the 7A championship game. Bryce Bailey lets one go from long range. Rebound John Hamilton. And John Hamilton on the offensive board.
Call
and he's going
John
to be able
Hamilton.
to score. Pickett County will turn it over in transition against that full court pressure. Second turnover of the basketball game for the Bobcats. Bailey going to dribble it in, hand off.
Like Alec
Over to
Kerr on that one.
And Kerr with a finish. 6-3, Clay County leads it here. 5:50 to go in the opening period. Bobcats have turned it over a couple of times, J-Dub. Got to figure out how to take care of it. Reagan going to hand off to Amonette. Payne Burton going to step back three. Shots off the back of the rim, no good.
Good look, just didn't fall.
Rebound Keaton Arms. He's going to pass it off to Burchett. Walk it across the timeline. 5.5 minutes to go here. Clay leads it 6-3. Alec Kerr. Top of the key, Bailey. Bailey's shot up won't go. Rebound Dylan Anderson.
I think Coach wants to spread it out on this possession.
Get it up to Amonette. Amonette working against Burchett. Kick out over to Reagan. Reagan going to work to the bucket. Looked like he got fouled.
Yes, he did.
Keaton Arms got a little off balance there as Eli Reagan was trying to work to the basket. So they're going to pin one on Keaton Arms.
Looks like Keaton Arms, the sole of the bottom of his shoe, just kind of got stuck, and he bumped Gage Harris.
Gage Harris on the inbound. Inbound to Reagan. Reagan on the drive. Looked like he got fouled there. A lot of contact, no call. Play in transition. Get it down to Hamilton in the left corner. Picks up his dribble. Arms, top of the circle. Give it up to Burchett. Reset the offense here. 4:50 to go. 6-3. Clay County leads it. Left wing Bailey working against Dylan Anderson. Man-to-man this time down for the Bobcats. Looking inside for Arms. Posting up strong in there. Over to Burchett. Over to Bailey. Hamilton. Burchett, top of the key. Jumpers up, won't go. Rebound Kerr. Kerr. He's going to work to the basket. Offensive rebound a couple of times, J-Dub. Really cost Pickett County here early.
And turnovers.
And Pickett County, just like that, going to turn it over again. Get it down inside to Burchett. And Burchett not able to finish the in-close jumper. But John Hamilton is, and Coach Amonette's seen enough. As Clay County jumps out to a 10-3 lead here. It's a 30-second, Jake, so we'll keep it right here.
And this is the last thing you really wanted to happen if you're Pickett County.
You don't want it to start off this way. You really got to stop this run as quickly as you can, Jake. The team you haven't beat in 16 tries, once they jump out on you, it can feel like the the sky is starting to fall early on, and that's what's Coach Amonette trying to stop this run right here.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to work through it. It's like we've talked about all week. One team punches, you got to find a way to punch back.
Pickett County's going to have 3 early turnovers here with only 4 minutes going off the clock. So I'm sure that was something at the timeout Coach Amonette wanted to talk about. So check your lineup here. It's going to be Jacob Amonette, Eli Reagan, Gage Harris, Caden Thomas checked in along with Payne Burton. Full court pressure once again, this time down Clay County. Pickett County working it across the timeline. Here comes the double team, and they're going to turn the basketball over again. Get it down into Kerr in transition. Bailey, left corner, going to let one rip from long range. No good. Rebound, Gage Harris. Gage Harris going to give it up to Amonette. Amonette going to start the offense. And Gage Harris going to have another turnover. And
almost.
Caden Thomas able to go steal it back away. And on the drive, looks like that's going to be Eli Reagan working against Hamilton. Hamilton tried to get over and take an offensive foul.
John Hamilton off guard, off his feet. He was still moving.
About a half a step late there, and they're going to pin one on Hamilton. I like the fact that Pickett's going at their bigs early, trying to get them in some foul trouble, get them out of the basketball game. Dylan Anderson going to play it in. Get it into Reagan, top of the circle, man-to-man defense. Reagan going to work down low. Hand off Anderson. Back out Amonette. Amonette going to drive it in against Kerr. Bounce pass into Payne Burton. Looked like he got hammered in there.
He got contact, yeah. He called some contact.
And Clay County back on offense. Burchett, top of the circle. Keaton Arms up top, trying to drive. Ball's almost stolen away. We're going to have a jump ball.
Nice effort, Dylan Anderson.
Got his paw in there and got it on the basketball for the held ball. And so it's going to be Clay County's basketball underneath their own bucket. They lead it 10-3 with 3 minutes to go here in the opening period. The 7A final down in Jackson County. Inbound to Burchett. Get Bailey on a screen in the corner. Skip pass over to Kerr. Kerr's going to launch one from long range. Shot up no good. Rebound, Caden Thomas. He's in there amongst the Giants, Jake.
Yeah, between John Hamilton and Keaton Arms. 2 big guys.
Eli Reagan going to let one rip from long range, top of the key. It won't go. Rebound, Clay County. Burchett is going to pull up the elbow. Shot up no good.
Over the back on John Hamilton.
John Hamilton, that's going to be his second foul of the basketball game. Coach Edwards getting into his bench here as Nate Adams going to check into the game and give John Hamilton a breather. And Lance Burchett going to also come in and spell John Hamilton. So Kerr and Hamilton out of the basketball game here. Pickett County on that weave up top. Amonette trying to work towards the basket. He does. Gets in there amongst the Giants. Shot won't go. Rebound, Burchett. Transition. Down inside. Get it into Nate Adams, and Nate Adams is going to finish and get the foul. So Nate Adams going to the free throw line here. Substitution checking in. Dylan Anderson checking in, or checking out rather, and Lyric Paris going to check in. 12-3 is your score here. The lone Bobcat point was a long Eli Reagan three-point shot. Shots on the way is no good. Rebound, Eli Reagan. Pickett County. Reagan going to survey the floor. Going to work it down in the paint. Going to kick out Caden Thomas on the drive. Caden Thomas.
Count the basket.
Works to the rack, and Caden Thomas going to get the and one right here. For Pickett County, you really needed that, Jake, to stop some of that bleeding. Hadn't had a score in a long time.
Really big basket.
12-5 is your score. Clay County leads it. Caden Thomas on the free throw is good. Makes it a 12-6 game. Clay County leads the Pickett County Bobcats. Token full court pressure. Let's see if they come with a trap. They do. Get it up top of the key to Adams. Over to Burchett. Back to Burchett. Shots on the way by Burchett. That's Lance Burchett. Shot's good from long range. Makes it a 15-6 Clay County advantage. 1:30 to go here in the first period. Lyric Paris going to hand off to Amonette. Amonette over to Reagan. Back to Amonette. Amonette's being guarded by Adams up top. Amonette trying to work to the rack. Kick it off Reagan. Reagan's going to pull it up at the free throw line. Shots up.
Nice.
Hit the front of the rim. Hit the back of the backboard and then trickled into the net. Nice shot that time, Eli Reagan.
Eli Reagan's one of those players you really got to get going early.
Caden Thomas on the steal. Not able to finish it.
Took contact.
And Clay County back in transition. Bryce Bailey from 1 foot inside the free throw line. The shot is up and good. 17-8. Clay County leads it here with 40 seconds to go in the opening period. Payne Burton will turn the basketball over. Try to kick it back up top to Lyric Paris. And on the run out, Nate Adams going to get another score. 19-8 is your score here with 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Clay County leads it. Lyric Paris going to be fouled up top of the key by Nate Adams. And we're going to have a substitution check in here. Caden Miller going to check into the basketball game. And Lyric Paris going to catch a breather. 19-8 is your score. 28 seconds to go here in the opening period. Get the ball into Amonette. Reagan. Caden Thomas.
I think Joseph wants him to attack.
Jacob Amonette on the long ball. It's no good. Clay County back in transition. 10 seconds to go. Adams on the drive.
Charge! Oh!
As Adams drives to the basket, Caden Miller tries to come over to take an offensive foul. He's about a half a step late. And Nate Adams going to the line here for the and one play. Caden Miller is going to check out. 21-8. Clay County leads it here with 7 seconds to go in the opening period. Adams at the free throw line. Shots on the way. It's hard off the back rim. No good. Rebound Payne Burton. 4 seconds. Amonette down into the paint. Get it over to Payne Burton. And Payne Burton's going to get that one to score before the end of the period. That's going to be the end of your first quarter. Clay County Bulldogs lead the Pickett County Bobcats 21-10. Fans, stick around. Second quarter action rolling your way next. You listen to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Pickett County trails 21-10 to Clay County. Start of the second quarter here in Jackson County at Jackson County High School. Kermit Forkham Gymnasium for the 7A district title. Five Pickett County turnovers helped spur a 21-10 quarter run.
Back here in Jackson County, opening possession of the second quarter. Amonette going to have the basketball. Top of the key dribble against Burchett. Nice defense, Burchett. Hand it off to Payne Burton. Payne Burton's going to drive. Kick out Gage Harris. Three-point shot up. Won't fall for him. Rebound Burchett. Burchett going to kick it off to Keaton Arms. Get it back. Clay County going to set up the offense here. Adams, left wing. Back to Burchett. Kick it over to Kerr. Kerr working against Caden Thomas. Back top of the key. Now Adams on the drive. Nice defense that time. Gage Harris came in there and stuck a hand in there as Adams was trying to work to the basket. Keaton Arms going to play it in here for the Bulldogs. Top of the key, Kerr. Right wing this time. Burchett going to let one rip. Air ball.
He got nothing on that one.
Didn't hit anything. 21-10 is your score. Bobcats from Pickett County trail the Dogs from Salina. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Gage Harris on the dribble. Little weave up top. Eminette on the drive. Goes baseline. Gets double team. Kick it out to Payne Burton. Burton is going to kick it over to Caden Thomas. Pickett County. And Eminette going to drive in. Ball's going to be swatted away. Picked back up by Gage Harris. Eli Reagan on the drive. And they're going to call a foul on the drive. They're going to say he wasn't shooting. So Pickett County's going to get the basketball out of bounds here. I think they're going to put that one on Adams.
Good news.
Make that.
Yeah, that was that Bryce Bailey?
Yeah. Gage Harris, 3-ball from the corner.
Gunner guns and bang.
Gage Harris needed that one. Makes it an 8-point Clay County lead, 21-13.
Gonna need a lot more of those.
6:20 to go here in the second quarter. Bobcats are gonna need a couple of stops here defensively. Getting instruction from Coach Edwards this time. He wants fists. Bailey in the circle. Pickett County laying back here. Man-to-man defense. Back to Burchett. Looks like they went to a 2-3 zone this trip. They're going to try to get a corner out into the corner. Get it to Keaton Arms. And Keaton Arms just powered his way from the free throw line all the way down to the block.
He's a much bigger kid there inside than those three Bobcats.
He's like a bulldozer, Jake, just bulldozing his way down there. He's a lot bigger and more physical than Bobcats players have here. Eminette on the drive. Oh my goodness, yeah, finally came and got one. Jacob Eminette worked from the top of the circle, worked right side all the way down to the basket. And as he got in there, he's going to draw some foul. And so he's going to go to the free throw line here for a couple of free tosses.
I believe they got Jimmy Burchett on that one, Casey.
Looking for more on the Bobcats? Find it at ucsportsnation.com, powered by Hall Sports and Outdoors. First shot on the way by Eminette's no good. 23-13 is your score here. Clay County leads the Pickett County Bobcats. 5:36 to go here in the second quarter. 7A finals down in Jackson County. Second free throw on the way is good. Makes it a 23-14 Clay County lead. Pickett County able to trim the lead back to 9. Clay County able to work through the backcourt pressure applied by Pickett County. Get the ball down to the corner to Kerr. Looking inside that time for Keaton Arms. Left wing Kerr. Got Adams posted up near the free throw line. Keaton Arms on the block. Kerr shot on the way, no good. Rebound this time, Eminette. Pickett County in transition. Got numbers. Eminette going to work it to the rack. Eminette.
Nice move.
Able to score, and Coach Rob Edwards going to take a 30-second timeout as Pickett County's cut this lead back to 7, Jake. Just needs some stops defensively. They've started to feel a little flow here on the offensive end.
Yeah, the flow definitely feels better here in the second quarter. And I think another thing you got to do is you got to drive. I think in our last meeting with Clay up in Salina, we saw this team drive, and they had a lot of success in the first half. If you can drive, force them to defend, and get their bigs in trouble, I think you're in a good spot if you're Pickett County.
Absolutely. I love the fact that they're going to the rack right here. We've had a couple blocked in there, but it's not shot them away from trying to get back in there to the rack. And so kudos this Bobcat team is playing fearless as they drive to the rim.
And a lot of threes haven't fallen, but they've not shied away from shooting those either.
Best way to get some confidence going from around the three-point line. Get you a couple of easy buckets around the rim. Bailey, long 3-ball. And hit every part of the rim and then tumbles in. Bailey really hurt Pickett County the last game down at Clay. He had 20+. Eminette on the drive. Gets down under the rim. Tries to find Payne Burton. Ball's going to shoot away and out of bounds. And they're going to jump ball here. Somebody had to touch it last. Nobody knew. None of the officials knew who it was, though.
Jump ball.
And so it's going to go to the possession arrow. That's going to favor Clay County. They're going to play it in 26-16, 10-point Clay County advantage here. 4:25 to go second quarter. Bailey, left wing, top of the key, Burchett. 2-3 zone again, this time down Pickett County. Trying to plug up that center with all that size. Kerr on the drive. Kerr.
Rolls off.
Ball went all the way in and rolled back out somehow. Pickett County on the offense. Eminette wants to drive. Gets down under the rim, picks his dribble up. Kick out Payne Burton. Over to Gage Harris, got his feet set. He launches one from long range.
Gunner guns, bang!
He banged that one home. Gage Harris, couple of long balls here in the quarter. See if he can get going. Adams on the drive, down to Arms.
Block!
Arms, little block shot there. Couldn't tell who. Looked like maybe Eli Reagan got a piece of it. But Arms stayed with it, able to go finish it. 28-19. 9-point Clay County advantage here. 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Nice little backdoor cut, Eminette. Can't get it to finish.
Got to finish those.
Went left hand right there. The ball just carooned off the backboard. Wasn't able to finish it. And we're going to have a foul on the play.
I thought Eli Reagan had good position.
I thought
there.
Eli Reagan had really good guarding position. And the official didn't see it that way. Clay County going to take it out of bounds here. They lead it by 9, 28-19 with 3:19 to go until halftime here in the 7A finals. Adams going to play it in for Clay County. Get it into Lance Burchett, who's just checked in for his brother Bryce. Or check that. Jimmy Burchett. Thank you, J-Dub. Kick it out top of the key. Weston Birdwell in the game now. Lance Burchett on the drive. Kick it out to Birdwell. Over to Adams, looking inside for Arms. Steal.
Nice play, Caden Thomas. Johnny on the spot.
Pickett County in transition here. Eminette on the drive. Kick it out to Gage Harris. Going to reset the offense here. Eminette. Hand off Payne Burton. Kick it out. Gage Harris. Wide open shot. It's on the way. Won't fall. Payne Burton in there battling for the rebound. Able to get it. Kick it back out. Gage Harris again going to drive baseline.
Go up with it.
Got a wide open shot. Eminette can't get it to go. Hit the front rim and rebound Clay County. 28-19. Dogs with a 9-point advantage. Birdwell on the drive. Caden Thomas going to stick his nose in there. And we're going to have a held ball situation.
Goes to Pickett County.
And it's going to go back over to the Bobcats.
Back-to-back possessions from Caden Thomas, where he's really stuck his nose in there. Nice plays.
Jimmy Burchett going to check in. Birdwell checking out. Keaton Arms going to check out another healthy guy. Wyatt Browning going to check into the game here, J-Dub.
Looks like we got some perspiration on the floor, Casey.
It's a little warm in the building. Payne Burton going to play it into Eminette. 94 feet to go here. Approaching 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Princeton Weave out top for the Bobcats. Reagan look for a backdoor cutter from Eminette. Reagan going to go in and going to get the ball stolen away from him. As big Nelson Wyatt Browning put his paw in there and just ripped it out. Jimmy Burchett, left wing Bryce Bailey looking down in for Browning. He's going to get double teamed. Nice defense that time, Eminette. Almost stole it away, but Burchett able to save it before it goes into the backcourt. Burchett, left wing Bailey, guarded by Reagan. Back top of the key, 2-3 zone look still, this time down for the Bobcats. 1.5 minutes to go here until halftime. Burchett, left wing, going to let one fly. It's off the mark. And Eli Reagan going to sky in there for the rebound.
Been on 28-19 for a little while.
Pickett County going to turn it over again. Gage Harris over to Eli Reagan. And Bryce Bailey, easy run-out bucket.
Another self-inflicted wound.
So makes it 30-19. Pickett County trails it here. Gage Harris on the drive. Almost stolen away that time. Kick out, Reagan. Reagan working against Bryce Bailey. Handoff Eminette as we go under 1 minute to go here in the half. Kick out, Gage Harris. And Gage Harris going to turn it over again. That's 3 turnovers in a row, 3 possessions in a row. for Pickett County. Got to take care of the basketball, J-Dub. 30-19, Pickett County trails it with 44 seconds to go here until halftime. Pickett County going to dribble into the front court. Coach Edwards telling them to hold up.
Take the last shot.
Still a 2-3 zone look. Pickett County going to pack back into the lane here. Got all 4 players inside the 3-point line. 20 seconds to go on the clock. Burchett just holding it under one arm. Out near the C and JC on the court. Here at Kermit Forkham Gymnasium. Under 10 to go now. Clay County starting to move the ball. Get it over to Adams. Going to get a screen by Browning. Kick out. It's Birdwell. He's going to launch one from the corner. Make that Lance Burchett. And Lance Burchett's going to be bunny from that corner. And that's going to be the end of your first half. Clay County Bulldogs lead the Pickett County Bobcats 33-19, a 14-point Dogs advantage here. Stick around, fans. The halftime show. Thank you, J-Dub, is going to come your way next. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
Pickett County Basketball, live on UCSportsNation.com. Tonight's action sponsored by Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. Kiesling Insurance. By First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Grange. More than 117 years of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you. At those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Hi, this is James Green, your local Twin Lakes security consultant. If you've been thinking about a security system for your business, the new year is a great time to make the move. Twin Lakes offers commercial fire alarms, panic buttons, access control, and video surveillance, all at low rates with 24/7 service. Please call 528-2005 or visit twinlakes.net to learn more about our business security solutions. Happy New Year!
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Welcome back to Kermit Forkham Gymnasium at Jackson County High School as Pickett County trails Clay County 33-19 in the 7A District 7A championship game. Jake Wallman joined by Casey Bolden. Casey, before we take a look at the stat lines for both teams, Pickett County just really hurting themselves on both ends of the floor with defensive lapses, turnovers, all of the above.
Yeah, Jake, we talked about one of the keys for pregame was, you want to win the first half. And you go into the locker room and you're up, gives you an opportunity to at least feel like you're in this game, you can win this game. When you haven't won in 16 straight tries and you go down in the locker room down 14 at the half, you got to be wondering, do the kids believe that they've got an opportunity here in the second half? So probably not the half that they wanted, a lot of turnovers. A lot of them just kind of unforced as well. Just sloppy passes, just not passing the basketball crisply, led to a lot of turnovers. And then down on the defensive end, had a lot of offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities, both for Hamilton and Arms. And I think Adams had got in there and got him one as well. And so got to clean up the offensive possessions. Got to be able to pass the basketball crisply, avoid turnovers, avoid second shots. If you do those things, Jake, Pickett County, we've seen them get down double digits this season and claw their way back. This is a veteran basketball team that they're playing here in Clay County. They've won the district tournament a lot in a row. And a lot of these guys have been here before. They know what it takes to close this game out. And so it's going to be a really tough challenge here in the second half. Pickett County's got their work cut out for them. Let's see if the Bobcats can dig down deep, make a game out of it here in the second half. Jake, what about a UC Sports Nation stat line here for the first half?
Absolutely, Casey. Thank you very much. Looking at the numbers for Clay County and Pickett County this evening, Pickett County is led by Gage Harris with 6 points, Eli Reagan with 5 points, and Jacob Amonette and Payne Burton both with 4 points. One of the things we saw in the Gordonsville game, a lot of contributors at this point had scored at this point in the game. That's one thing that we'll have to find in the second half for Clay County. John Hamilton has 4 points. He's exited the game with 2 early fouls. Lance Burchett has 6. He has a couple threes in the first half. Keaton Arms with 4. Bryce Bailey with 5. Alec Kerr with 6 points. And Nate Adams with 4. Halftime at Kermit Forkham Gymnasium in Jackson County. Pickett County trails Clay County 33-19.
James Siebers is a junior with the White County High School Band. Siebers caught up with UC Sports Nation recently as part of our Spirit Nation category. This is UC Sports Nation This Week.
I guess even before your experience with the band, can you kind of talk about when you first, kind of started noticing that you wanted to get into music? What were some of the first instruments that you kind of fiddled around with, or just when was that starting process for you in the music world?
I didn't really want to get into music for a long time, but one day I just randomly decided when I was little that I wanted to go see the Christmas parade, and when I saw the marching band, I randomly decided that is absolutely what I wanted to do. And of course, I was in elementary school, so they don't make those options available. I'm old enough now that I realize it's partly physical. You just aren't big enough to play some of the instruments. I play clarinet in the marching band. I didn't actually want to when I finally got to middle school. I wanted to play flute. I thought they looked pretty and elegant, and when I finally sat down to try playing, I realized that I didn't want to wait 6 months to be able to make any sound reliably. So I went with my second choice, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Throughout the musical process, have you kind of maybe branched out to other instruments since then? Like you mentioned, I know you mentioned clarinet just then, but since those 1 and 2 that you started with, has there been any branching out with the instruments that you try to dabble in?
Personally, not really. There was a time a few years ago where I tried to learn to play saxophone. That got cut short because of COVID. I think for the few months I did it, I was okay. Good thing is, the instrument that I do play is very similar to saxophone in a lot of ways. The fingerings are similar. It's a reed instrument, so it's not like having to completely start from scratch.
What are some things about the process of learning an instrument and getting familiar with it, and then eventually maybe kind of getting a level of mastery? Just what are some parts about that process that make you stick with it and actually keep you within that process? What are some things that you enjoy about it?
Sometimes I really do enjoy it, and sometimes the best thing to do is put it down and walk out of the room, because maybe it's because I've not mastered anything. I'm too young to be a master of anything, but there are still a lot of days where you just get extremely frustrated. But the days where that comes to pay off, at a football game, at a big competition, at a concert, it makes it worth it.
That's junior band member at White County High School, James Siebers. For more interviews with students and coaches from across the Upper Cumberland, visit ucsportsnation.com.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Pickett with 16 minutes to make a game out of this one in the district final. Down 33-19 to start the second half. Here's Casey Bolton.
Get it inside to Hamilton. And on the first possession of the second half, Clay County going to have a turnover. Hamilton, I'm not sure, was expecting the ball. Travel with the basketball. Pickett County working against full court pressure. Hand off to Amanette across the timeline. Dylan Anderson left wing. It's back to Amanette, top of the key. Right wing, Gage Harris, he's going to cut through. Reagan at the top of the key, over to Payne Burton. Amanette working up top against Jimmy Burchett. Hand off this time, Dylan Anderson. Dylan Anderson going to drive to the free throw line. Kick it back out, Eli Reagan. Over to Burton. Over to Gage Harris. Harris working against Alex Kerr. Over to Eli Reagan working against Keaton Arms. Payne Burton going to spot up from the three-point line.
Hey, Gunner guns and bang.
Going to knock one down from long range. That's Payne Burton. Cuts it to a 33-22, 11-point Clay County lead. Trying to get some energy going over here on the Pickett County bench for the defense. 2-3 zone this time down for Pickett County. You got big John Hamilton and Keaton Arms, and they're battling inside. Way outside the Bobcats. Ball gets into Kerr. Corner to Hamilton. Back to Kerr. And the lob one into Hamilton. And Hamilton goes up high, not able to finish it. Kerr's going to come in there for the offensive board. Kick it out top of the key, Bailey. Bailey, right side this time, Jimmy Burchett. Going to reset the offense. Right wing, Bryce Bailey going to let one rip. Shots up, get another offensive rebound. It's going to be John Hamilton. And Clay County going to throw that one away.
Back-to-back possessions with turnovers.
And we're going to have a substitution checking into the game here. Nate Adams checking in, John Hamilton going to catch a breather on the bench. Full court pressure. Pickett County going to be able to dribble down court through the pressure. Hand off to Amanette. Working against Jimmy Burchett. Man-to-man defense this time down Clay County. 5:40 to go. Bobcats lead or trail it by 11 here. Kick out. Dylan Anderson, three ball on the corner.
Ooh.
Won't go. Dylan Anderson in there fighting for the offensive board.
Oh, no.
And they're going to give the basketball to Clay County.
Dylan Anderson came in, took some contact on that search for the rebound, got knocked down.
Full court pressure this time down for Pickett County. Clay County break through the pressure, get it into Arms. Arms going to go up high. It's about a little 4-foot jumper, and it's good. Makes it a 35-22 Clay County lead.
Numbers.
Transition play. Eli Reagan going to pull up from 8 feet and drain that one. 35-24. Clay County with an 11-point advantage. 5 minutes to go here in the quarter. Kerr on the drive. Kick it over to Adams. Shot won't go. Rebound Payne Burton. Kick it over to Amonette. Coach Amonette wants tempo here. Jacobs going to dribble all the way down. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound Payne Burton keeps it alive. Dylan Anderson, 3-point shot up, no good. Ball's going to be caroomed over near midcourt by Dylan Anderson. Nice hustle play. Going to be the third shot at it right here. Pickett County will have it. They've got a couple offensive rebounds this possession.
Got to convert in these situations.
Amonette's going to have it taken away from him as he picks his dribble up down underneath the basket. Give it off to Jimmy Burchett. Gage Harris really backing off Burchett. Saying, hey, if you can make that shot, I'll let you. And Burchett going to try it from out there, and Burchett.
Yeah, you can't give Jimmy Burchett that shot.
Wide open in the corner. He smelled it. He tasted it. And he got it to go down. 38-24, 14-point. Clay County lead. 3:50 to go here third quarter. Gage Harris. Long ball.
Gunner guns, bang.
And it's good. And Coach Amonette going to take a full timeout here. Clay County leads at 38-27. Stick around, fans. You listen to Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches. It's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Pickett County trying to chip into this Clay County lead. They trail Clay 38-27, 3:48 left to play in the third quarter.
Jimmy Burchett going to work the basketball across half court. Pass it off to Adams. Back to Burchett. 2-3 zone look, this time down Pickett County. They've been pretty successful at not allowing the basketball inside, just giving up some wide open looks.
Yeah.
And some second chance opportunities. Keaton Arms.
Big guy.
Short corner jumper from about 9 feet is good.
I think he showed us that he had that touch up in Salina, Casey. He's big guy, but he can shoot the ball.
Absolutely. Nice touch for a big man from Keaton Arms. I think he's the quarterback on the football team. Amonette and Reagan go a little two-man game. Nice rebound that time, Payne Burton, as Eli Reagan just not able to convert. Payne Burton, though, came in there and tried to clean it up. And he's going to be fouled on the putback. 40-27. Clay County leads it by 13. 3:05 to go here in the third period. Payne Burton shot up no good on the first one.
Got to convert on these free throws.
Payne Burton, the senior. Second shot on the way, hit the front rim and had a nice little rotation on it. Ball found the bottom of the basket. Makes it a 40-28. Clay County lead. They lead it by 12. Full court pressure. Didn't really impact Clay County. Able to work it across court. Bryce Bailey. Cross court. Going to get it over to Lance Burchett. Shot up, won't fall. Jimmy Burchett in there going to be battling for it. And they're going to have a foul on the play.
Yeah, they got Caden Thomas with an over-the-back foul. Came in for that rebound.
Clay County going to play it in under their own basket. Lance Burchett going to play it in. Try to get it into Keaton Arms.
Nice play, Payne Burton, to bat that out of bounds.
Clay County going to try it again here. Get it right into Bryce Bailey. Nice little inbound play that time, Clay County. Really easy bucket. 42-28, 2:35 to go here in the third. Payne Burton going to have a little weave out top. Amonette going to try to get past Jimmy Burchett. He
nice move.
Able to spin in there and score. Nice play that time, Jacob Amonette, as he works his way to the rack. Full court pressure, 12-point, Clay County lead here. Get the ball up to Adams, over to Arms, over to Bailey in the left wing. And Bailey going to stroke that one home. 45-30, the largest Clay County lead here of the night. They lead it by 15. Amonette going to work past Burchett. Nice little hesitation move.
Yeah, caught his defender leaning.
Nice move that time, Jacob Amonette. They're able to work the basketball up court. Clay County is. Nice defense that time, Jacob Amonette coming from the backside and swatted the basketball out of bounds.
Clock's moving.
And we got a clock issue here. Didn't stop on the whistle.
Should be 1:45.
And they're going to put 7 seconds back on the clock here. 1:45, good catch there by the officials. Clay County going to inbound. They lead it by 13, 45-32. Get it out top to Lance Burchett. Over to Bryce Bailey. Looking inside for Arms. Jimmy Burchett's going to have the basketball, top of the key. 2-3 zone look this time down, Bobcats. Trail it here by 13. Adams. And we're going to have an offensive foul there on Keaton Arms on the illegal screen. John Hamilton going to get back up off the bench. As Keaton Arms, that's going to be his third foul. So Arms is going to check out. Hamilton's going to check back in. They don't lose much, Jake.
No, they don't.
Whenever Arms checks out and Hamilton's checking back in.
But the good news is that's their first player in foul trouble.
1:15 to go. Pickett County trails it by 13, 45-32 to the Clay County Bulldogs here in the 7A finals. Amonette working out top of the key against Burchett. Over to Caden Thomas. Over to Harris. Back to Amonette. Amonette's going to drive. And Amonette's going to travel with the basketball as he tried to work to the rim.
Tried to split two defenders. I think he was trying to draw some contact, and the only contact he drew looked like was the floor.
More perspiration. We're going to get cleaned up off the court here.
Get these guys some towels.
Taking their sneaker, and there's a guy over there on the baseline. Looks like they could use his shirt maybe.
Looks like it's safari night or beach night for the Clay County student section.
Ball's going to be passed up court. And Clay County going to turn it over uncharacteristically. Pickett County back in business. Amonette with a long ball.
Gunner guns, bang!
From the parking lot on that one, it's good. And we're going to have a full timeout. Clay County's lead's been cut back to 10, 45-35. 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Fans, stick around. More action coming your way next right here on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher. 117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Pickett County trying to chip into a 10-point lead as we go close to 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Clay County going to try to get it across the half court. They finally do. Get it up to number 30. That's Wyatt Browning, who's just checked into the game. Going to give John Hamilton a break. Hamilton and Arms both on the bench here. Both of them with a little bit of foul trouble. Jimmy Burchett going to dribble out top. Hand off Nate Adams. Nate Adams going to have it about 2 feet from the midcourt line. Coach Eminette wanting them to back up here, stay in that zone. Kick it out to Bailey. Nate Adams from the corner.
Rolled
Shots
out.
Up, it won't go. But on the follow, Jimmy Burchett going to come in and clean that one up on the offensive rebound. Your score after 3 quarters here at the 7A Finals. Pickett County trails the Dogs from Clay County 47-35. Stick around, fans. 4th quarter action coming your way right after these words from our sponsors on UC Sports Nation.
Living a life that fulfills your personal vision. That's the new American dream. At People's Bank, our purpose is to do everything in our power to help you become your best self. Whatever your dreams for the future may be, come by and talk them over with us. We have so many different ways to serve you, and we would like nothing better than to help make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Pickett County will start the 4th quarter with the ball. 8 minutes left to go in Gainesboro. They trail 47-35 with Clay County in the District 7A final.
Pickett County going to have the opening possession here. Will Princeton weave out top, try to find Amonette on the backdoor cut. Amonette going to be able to beat his defender, and then he's going to turn over the basketball. Bryce Bailey in transition, going to pull it up from 6 feet. Shot won't go. Rebound, Caden Thomas. Coach Amonette telling him to push it. A little pace and tempo here. Amonette going to work to the rack. Shot up won't go. Rebound Bailey for Clay. Kick it up to Adams. Now back to Burchett. So Clay County may be very methodical here, J-Dub.
Yeah.
They're up 12 here in the 4th quarter. Pickett County settled back into a 2-3 zone.
Kind of felt like Clay County started taking their time with about a minute to go left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Keaton Arms just pushed Payne Burton to the floor.
Yeah, put a forearm right into him and shoveled him right out of the way. No call. As Clay County just going to work the basketball around the perimeter here. Pickett County switched back up into a man-to-man defense here. Over to
there it is. They finally got one. I think they got John Hamilton.
Looked like it almost was intentional, Jake. Looked almost like 2 arms to the chest on that one. Put that one on Alec Kerr.
Excuse me.
So a turnover.
That's his 3rd foul.
Pickett County trails it by 12, 47-35. 6:35 to go here in the final quarter in the 7A finals. And they're going to pin that one on John Hamilton. It's going to be his 3rd foul. So I believe Hamilton's got 3, Arms has got 3. Gage Harris going to play it in. Get it over to Amonette. Short corner. Dribbles back to the 3-point line. Got a lot of hand check there. No call. Payne Burton going to put the basketball on the ground.
Got to get it out.
And ball's going to squirt away and out of bounds. So he got it under there. Really didn't have anywhere to go with it. Picked up his dribble. Lucky there for the Bobcats.
Yeah.
Gage Harris again going to play it in underneath his own basket. Get it into Amonette. Amonette going to get a screen this time from Reagan. 2-man game. Amonette going to drive to the basket. Kick it back out, Reagan. Reagan going to work to the basket this time. Shot over Arms, no good.
Oh, right across the rim.
Rebound Hamilton. Coach Amonette wants 5 this time. Get it down to Kerr. Adams into the corner. Burchett, top of the key. Back to Bailey. Bailey's going to drive to the free throw line and circle back out. Nice cut, Jimmy Burchett. Nice pass off to Kerr.
Looked like Alec Kerr was hanging out over in the corner. Nobody saw him. He just kind of drifted towards the basket, was wide open.
Amonette out to Reagan. Three-point shot up. It's going to be short off the front rim. Rebound, Keaton Arms. And Jimmy Burchett slowly going to walk up court. Burchett over to Bailey, left wing. Inside, try to get it into Hamilton. The ball's going to be swatted away by Reagan that time. Substitutions checking in. Dylan Anderson checking in. Caden Thomas going to check back out for the Bobcats. Jimmy Burchett on the inbound. Get it into Keaton Arms. Just can't guard him from right there if he catches, Jake. He's too big and too strong and too physical. He's going to score every time when you let him catch right there. 51-35, a 16-point Clay County advantage, the largest lead of the game here. Payne Burton going to dribble in, kick out. Dylan Anderson, shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Hamilton, over to Bailey. Bailey's going to slow it up here in transition. Set up the offense. 4:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Burchett going to be able to get past Amonette and down into Hamilton right on that same spot. And they're going to score again. 53-45. Scratch that, 53-35, an 18-point Clay County advantage. Dylan Anderson going to drive it in. Shot goes up, and it won't go in, but Dylan Anderson going to be fouled on the play.
Really need points right here, Casey. Just stop the bleeding.
Largest lead of the basketball game here.
Pickett County's been sitting on 35 for a while.
We're at 4:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. Dylan Anderson going to step to the free throw line. Shot on the way. Won't go. Off the back rim. Gage Harris going to check out. Caden Thomas going to check back in for the Bobcats. Dylan Anderson with one more shot on the way. It's up, and it's good. Goes 1 for 2. Full court pressure this time, Bobcats. Going to kick it up court. Almost a turnover. Alec Kerr with the basketball. Going to pull up from about 6 feet. Left-handed jumper goes. It's good. Makes it a 19-point Clay County lead. 36-55. Amonette from long range. Won't go. Bryce Bailey going to chase it down in the corner. And then going to turn it back over to Payne Burton.
Nice play, Payne Burton.
And then Pickett County going to turn it back over themselves. Keaton Arms going to go up and bank one in from about 6 feet. Makes it a 21-point Clay County advantage. 3:45 to go.
Keaton Arms having quite the quarter, Casey.
Backdoor cut, Amonette. Going to kick it back out to Reagan. 3-point ball on the way.
Gunner guns and bang.
And we're going to have a timeout on the court. It's a 30-second timeout, Jake. Bobcats trail it here by 18, 57-39, Jake. You can tell Clay County been in this situation a lot of times, playing with a lot of poise here in the second half.
Yeah, Clay County's been here before. I think you said they've played for it the past 3 or 4 years in a row. And, you know, Pickett County does have 2 seniors on the team, but Pickett County's just not it almost feels like Pickett County isn't really accustomed to this type of setting. And, you know, I hate to really put it like that, but that's just how it feels. And then going back to the first half, you know, 5 turnovers alone in the first quarter really set this team back.
57-39. Clay County leads it here in the 7A finals. Down at Kermit Forkham, heard them call it arena earlier, Jake. We'll go with that. Here in Jackson County.
Gymnasium is a little bit less on the totem pole than arena.
Keaton Arms going to play it in. 94 feet to go to the basket. Full court pressure, Bobcats. Get it into Kerr. Backcourt pressure. Going to let Keaton Arms just bring the basketball up. He's going to give it back off to Jimmy Burchett, working up top against Gage Harris. Burchett going to hand off to Arms. Right wing. Arms on the dribble. He picks it up, passes it back to Burchett. Being checked by Gage Harris. Little keep away game up top. Little 3-man weave. Give it back to Kerr. Over to Bailey in the corner. Bailey going to dribble it back top of the key. Right wing this time, Kerr working against Gage Harris. 5-second count's on. Kerr's going to drive it into the basket. Kick it out to Bailey. In the corner, back to Arms, top of the key. 2:49 to go. And an 18-point lead here for the Clay County Bulldogs in the 7A finals. Get it into Burchett. Over to Hamilton. Hamilton can't finish it. Gets his own offensive rebound. And he can't finish it, but he is going to be fouled on the play. Looks like they're going to pin that one against Caden Miller. And John Hamilton going to go to the free throw line here for a couple of freebies. John Hamilton a little long on that one. Substitution checking in. Caden Thomas checking in. Caden Miller checking out. Check your lineup here for the Bobcats. Payne Burton, Caden Thomas, Eli Reagan, Jacob Amonette, and Gage Harris. Second shot on the way. Won't go for Hamilton. He goes 0 for 2. 2:35 to go here in an 18-point Clay County lead. Gage Harris long on the three-point ball. Won't find the rim. And Jimmy Burchett on the rebound. Burchett going to find Bryce Bailey across the timeline. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Edwards. And an 18-point lead here by Clay County. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
2:19 left to play in the game here at Kermit Forkum Arena on the campus of Jackson County High School. Pickett County trails Clay County 57-39.
Keaton Arms going to inbound opposite the table near the half-court line. Struggling to find somebody to get it into. And almost a turnover there. Nice hustle that time, Lyric Paris in the backcourt. Hamilton goes to chase it down. Look for a 10-second call here. They're close. Jimmy Burchett works it across the timeline, gets it up to Kerr. And Kerr's going to be fouled from behind. I think they're going to call Caden Thomas on the foul.
I'll get Payne Burton, looked like.
Yeah, Payne Burton. They stuck Payne Burton with that one. Not a lot of fouls called. Only 18 fouls called here in the second half.
No, they've really let him play.
They have. Burchett working up top against Caden Thomas. Picks up his dribble. Get it over to Bryce Bailey. Bailey working up top against Amonette. Amonette going to call him for a hand check up top. Only the fourth team foul for the Bobcats here. Still 3 more fouls to give until they get to the 1 plus the bonus. And an 18-point Clay County lead. Clay County played really well here tonight. Veteran ball club, coached well by Coach Rob Edwards. Got to tip your hat to him. Bryce Bailey up top. Working against Jacob Amonette.
Looked like Amonette tried to get into him a little bit.
Looked like Amonette actually got one to the chops that time. No call. Looks like he might be bleeding a little bit too, Jake. Can't tell.
Yeah, I looked at, he was rubbing his mouth, rubbing his lip.
Bailey up top of the key, working against Amonette. Amonette made him give it up, then he came and got it back. Jimmy Burchett up top of the key. Clay County just trying to run the clock out here.
He's playing a lot of keep-away basketball.
Bryce Bailey over to Kerr. Kerr on the drive. They dribble back out top of the key. We approach 1 minute to go here in the quarter. And they're going to call a foul that time on Alex Kerr.
That's his second foul, Casey. Excuse me.
Lyric Paris going to check out.
I believe I misspoke earlier and said he had 3. He just got 2.
And we're going to have a timeout on the court, Jake. Pickett County going to take one. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher. 117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
62 seconds left to play in the District 7A final. Pickett County trails by 18, 57-39 to Clay County.
Amanette across the timeline. Looking for a good final minute here. Try to build some momentum as they look forward to the region tournament. It's going to start on Saturday night. Eli Reagan, handoff. Amanette back to Reagan on the drive. Kick it over to Caden Thomas, and he's just going to fumble it away and out of bounds.
That's if there was a good representation of how the night's gone, Casey, that's pretty much it.
Absolutely. Arms going to play it in. Play it into Bailey. Over to Alec Kerr. Kerr going to dribble it across the timeline. 35 seconds to go here in the basketball game. Keaton Arms. Pass off to Kerr. Kerr picks up his dribble. Nowhere to go with it. Skips it over to John Hamilton all the way across court. Hamilton picks up his dribble. Get it up to Arms. Down inside to Kerr for the bucket. Instead of 39-59, Clay County advantage. And Pickett County just going to dribble it out here. And that's going to be your basketball game. Final score. Clay County Bulldogs 59, Pickett County 39. Congratulations to Coach Rob Edwards, the coaching staff, and all the players and support team members for Clay County. Fantastic job this season. Stick around, fans. We'll do the post-game show right after these words from our sponsors. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
Bobcats basketball, the Pickett County Wildcats. Tonight's game, sponsored by Amanette's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com. Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired. Done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. Milestone Physical Therapy. Orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone. And by People's Bank and Trust, Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Birdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Putting the wraps on tonight's game, the Union Bank Postgame Report. Visit your Byrdstown Union Bank location. Local bank, local decisions. Union Bank.
Welcome back to Kermit Forkham Gymnasium and Jackson County High School as we have started the post-game festivities. And they are handing out the all-tournament awards for the District 7A participants. Casey, coming in tonight, we felt like Pickett County, really had to play a nearly perfect, if not a perfect game to hang with Clay, and unfortunately they didn't do that. A lot of self-inflicted wounds early on that just kind of ended up snowballing.
Yeah, definitely not the first quarter that they wanted. Turned the basketball over. Gave up a lot of offensive second shots on the offensive rebound. Really struggled to find the rhythm offensively and let Clay County, build that advantage out. They were able to cut it back a little bit there at halftime, but certainly not the first half that the Bobcats wanted here tonight. Now, keep in mind, they're playing against a really, really good basketball team here in Clay County. A team that went to the state tournament last year, a team that's got a lot of accolades. Coach Rob Edwards, 7A Coach of the Year. And so nothing to hang your hat about if you're Pickett County, Jake. Second place here in the district. It's a tough league. And so nothing to hang your hat about. Some good things to build on here. The thing is, you got to get ready quick because you're going to have another game here coming up on Saturday night at the Bobcat Den. So only a couple of days to get prepared here. Postseason tournament's going to roll on, but congratulations, Coach Amanette, Coach Lee Amanette, all the players, support staff, Grayson York down there, the team managers, second place. Nothing to hang your hat about here.
And when this season could have gone a lot of different ways.
Absolutely. When you look at Pickett County, J-Dub, they lost about 80% or more of their offense from last year. And preseason, I really looked at the schedule. And I really tried to figure out, how many wins did I realistically think they could get. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure what this team was going to be able to accomplish this season. So they were able to come out the tournament, second place. Again, nothing to hang your hat about. Same results as last season when you had a lot of seniors and a lot of firepower. This team able to accomplish some of the similar things that last season that they did. So congratulations to Pickett County, all the players, coach, support staff, the community, and Pickett County High School.
Yeah, you mentioned getting ready, having to get ready quick. This is a game that you can't let this game affect Saturday night.
Yeah.
You're coming in. You're going to be playing the 3 seed from the District 8, I believe.
Correct.
So you're going to be getting a good team. And you got to prepare knowing you got to you got to prepare going in that you're knowing you're getting a good team.
Yeah, you got to have a short memory here. Just know that you ran into a good team here tonight, and you're going to have to forget this one probably some valuable lessons learned here tonight, and then carry that forward to the first round of the region tournament, looking for the win. And you and I will be back home at the Bobcat Den. We'll be up in our nest, J-Dub.
Up in our nest.
Jake, what about a UC Sports Nation's stat line tonight for the game?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the numbers. First for Pickett County, they were tied, 2 players tied for the lead in scoring with Jacob Eminette and Eli Reagan with 10 points apiece, followed by Gage Harris with 9, Payne Burton with 6, Caden Thomas with 3, and Dylan Anderson with 1. For Clay County, they were led in scoring tonight by Bryce Bailey. He had at least 2 points in all 4 quarters for the Bulldogs. He led with 14, followed by Keaton Arms with 12, Alec Kerr with 10, 3 players with 6 points, John Hamilton, Nate Adams, and Lance Burchett with 6 points, and Jimmy Burchett with 5. I believe they just announced the seedings and the opponents that each team will have. Pickett County drew Trousdale County from District 8A.
Yeah, they'll host them at the Bobcat Den on Saturday night at 7 p.m. So all you Bobcat fans, love to see your face at the region tournament.
Yeah, come out and bring a friend, bring 2 friends. Now we move to the all-tournament awards, all the single tournament awards. Alec Kerr was named from Clay County. Gage Harris is the first Bobcat off the bench, as he will go and accept his individual award for the all-tournament team.
From Gordonsville High School, number 2, Braden Holloman.
And Braden Holloman from Gordonsville High School is the first Gordonsville Tiger. He really kept he really powered Gordonsville in the game Saturday night against Pickett County. I believe he led with 20 points in that one for the Tigers. Another deserving player, Jimmy Burchett. He had 5 points tonight. He's a really good ball handler. He can really get the ball. I think he kind of runs the offense for the Clay County Bulldogs. The next Bobcat off the bench is Jacob Eminette. He had 10 points tonight for the Bobcats. And from Red Bowling Springs, the first Red Bowling Springs Bulldog is Chris Hackney. He had a really good game up at Byrdstown. I believe he had 11 points against the Bobcats on the last night of the regular season.
From Gordonsville High School, number 20.
The next player to come down is Will Dudney, number 20. He had 2 really good games against Pickett County during the regular season. Pickett County was able to neutralize him on Saturday night and, for the most part, make him a non-factor.
From Clay County High School, number 15, Bryce Bailey.
The next Clay County Bulldog is Bryce Bailey. He led the Bulldogs in scoring, and the next Pickett County Bobcat is Eli Reagan. Had a pretty good night on Saturday night.
From Clay County High School, number 00, John.
And the next Clay County Bulldog is John Hamilton.
And ladies and gentlemen, your most valuable
And that
player
is
of the
your
District 7A
District 7A all-tournament team. Oh, one more, and Keaton Arms. I think he was named MVP of the tournament. So one more time, a look at the District 7A all-tournament team. Alec Kerr, Gage Harris, Braden Holloman, Jimmy Burchett, Jacob Eminette, Chris Hackney, Will Dudney, Bryce Bailey, Eli Reagan, John Hamilton, and Keaton Arms. From Pickett County, Jacob Eminette, Gage Harris, and Eli Reagan. Keaton Arms was your MVP. So, Casey, as we wrap up, closing thoughts.
Yeah, again, Jake, number 1, Jackson County, phenomenal job for hosting
Absolutely.
the tournament.
And we'll be back here.
They did it first class, and so congratulations to all the administration, all the folks that volunteered time to come out here and host an outstanding tournament. We talked a little bit about it last night, from our PA announcer, clock keeper, gate attendants, all the way down to the hospitality room. Just first class all the way here. So congratulations, Jackson County, on hosting a phenomenal event.
We hope to be back here.
Hope to be back here. The region tournament after the first round will be back here at Jackson County. So if Clay County boys and girls can punch that ticket on Friday and Saturday night, J-Dub and I'll find our way back from Cookeville down here at least a few more times.
Absolutely.
Again, Clay County, hats off to them tonight, Jake. Phenomenal basketball club. You can tell they're a veteran team, been in these situations before. Just played a really, really nice game. Well-coached ball club, and hats off to them. Pickett County, again, got nothing to be disappointed about. Got beat tonight by a really good ball club. Excuse me. They've got some things they can build on tonight. Hopefully they can learn from them, and hopefully they can make a run, continue to make a run next week. Jake, what about a UC Sports Nation scoreboard?
Absolutely, Casey. The lone score that is final in girls action. Cumberland County takes the District 7A consolation game over White County 71-62. Right now over on WLIV, Livingston Academy and Upperman are in action. Don't have a score on that one. Moving over to the boys side. First off, Monterey tops Sequatchie County in the District 5 2A consolation game 58-26. York takes the District 5 2A championship game 46-38 over in Monterey. Moving down the list, Clay County tops Pickett County here tonight in the District 7A championship game. Gordonsville beats Red Bowling Springs 69-27. And the Cookeville boys take third place and top Wilson Central in District 9 4A 59-37. I believe that's all on our scores, Casey. So one more time for the listeners, we will be back in action Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Pregame will start at 6:45, and we hope you join us.
Friday night as well, Jake, for the girls.
Friday night as well for the girls. Same start time of 7 o'clock. And 6:45 for pregame.
Yeah, we just hope fans, you can come out and join us one more time. If you see us at the game, make sure you come up and say hello. We couldn't do this without all of our sponsors, all the community there that Pickett County pours into the team, to the school, to the athletic program. So appreciate the opportunity just to be along for the ride, to be a part of the school and part of the extended Pickett County family. So appreciate all the supporters, fans, and sponsors. Jake, we're going to wrap it up from here tonight. For Jake Wallman, I'm Casey Bolden. We've enjoyed hanging out with you tonight here at the 7A Finals in Jackson County. Look forward to catching up with you again on Friday night as the girls host first-round action back at the Bobcat Den. You've been listening tonight to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.